How y'all doing? It's your boy EatRightGuy, and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I wanted to answer a subscriber's question that was left on the previous video. So his question or his statement is, currently I'm in community college finishing up some of my sciences before transferring. I'm studying nutrition and dietetics. Although I would like to have clinical experience, I'm more leaning towards having my own business someday. I know I could easily get a nutrition certificate online somewhere, which I also plan to do. So first, let me comment on that last statement. A nutrition certificate, I wouldn't even worry about doing that. But if you finish community college, you may be able to take your dietetic technician exam. Now, if that's something that you're interested in, that right there is going to be a lot better than just a nutrition certificate online, because those nutrition certificates are not really accredited and it's not going to get you anywhere, especially if you're looking for a job. But usually if you have a 2-year degree from a community college that's accredited and you take the recommended courses, you may be eligible to get a dietetic technician certificate, or you may be eligible to take that exam. So that's something that I would probably go into instead of getting like a nutrition certificate. All right, so back to it. I know I can easily get a nutrition certificate somewhere, which I also plan to do, but I would like to also provide medical nutrition therapy. Becoming an RD is required for this, right? Yes, you have to be a registered dietitian to do medical nutrition therapy. And you also have to be licensed within the state, unless you are in a state that does not require a licensure, but you have to be a registered dietitian. And this is what a lot of people don't realize. So what medical nutrition therapy is pretty much providing nutrition advice for somebody that has some type of medical disease, such as like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, kidney disease, they're on tube feeding, anything else like that. A lot of people don't realize this. So let's take, for instance, you may have a family member or you have a friend that knows somebody that's on dialysis and they're not really sure what to eat. And you could be in school taking nutrition classes, so they come to you for advice. And let's say you just give them the standard run-of-the-mill, okay, these are healthy foods, these are bad foods. Well, because they have kidney disease, you know what I'm saying, a lot of foods that are usually healthy and beneficial for somebody that's healthy is not going to work with somebody with kidney disease. And you could put yourself in a situation where you can get sued if that patient has an adverse reaction to the food because of the physiological changes in their body. So because I'm a renal dietitian, I like to use dialysis patients as an example. So let's say you had a friend that had a parent that was on dialysis and they came to you for nutrition advice, and you said, okay, what about a diet? You recommend a diet like with sweet potatoes, tomatoes, bananas. You tell them all these foods are good, you can have this. What if they have high potassium levels or hyperkalemia? You wouldn't know because you haven't seen their labs. And if you are recommending certain foods that, like I said, that are healthy for the average person, you could exacerbate their condition, and hyperkalemia or high potassium levels could actually kill them. And since you're not a dietitian, since you're not licensed, and you're providing medical nutrition therapy for somebody that's has a medical condition, you could actually go to jail for that. You definitely can get sued. And also, most people that provide just regular nutrition advice don't have malpractice insurance. And there are dietitians in a state that if they find out that you're doing medical nutrition therapy, they're gonna hunt you down and it's gonna be a lawsuit. And just think of it like this. Since I'm a registered dietitian, I'm licensed in Louisiana. If I was to do medical nutrition therapy without being licensed, I think like the minimum fine is like $750. And I think they would like pretty much suspend my license, and they may suspend my registration. And I would have to go up and be like analyzed by like a board of committee members just to get my license back. And that's for somebody that's a dietitian. So you definitely have to be an RD to provide medical nutrition therapy. All right, and let me finish your email. My phone locked up on me. Okay. And then you said, okay, I just don't see working. All right, you said, okay, medical nutrition therapy. Becoming an RD is required for this, right? And yes. I just don't see myself working in a hospital. Maybe a sports dietitian if anything else, but I'm thinking of the entrepreneurial route is what I'm most interested in. I want to help people with their nutrition more so on a one-on-one and a group basis. Any advice that would be appreciated. All right, and so you're going on the right path, and you don't have to work in the hospital. It's just the hospital and being a clinical dietitian, that's where most dietitians work, because it's the most, pretty much is the easiest position to get, and it's the most readily available. But you don't have to go that route. There are many dietitians that go straight from an internship into being sports dietitians, and they never have clinical experience, and they have great careers. I had to go the clinical route because after my internship, I just wanted a job. And clinical, whether you like it or not, you're probably gonna learn more about nutrition compared to any other field. You're gonna be a well-rounded dietitian, because in a hospital, you're gonna see many different type of disease states, and you're gonna be proficient on the needs and recommendations on just a whole host of things. But on the side, you can also be working on the entrepreneur route. That's what I'm doing. I have a full-time job as a renal dietitian, but on the side, I'm working on my website. I vlog. I'm trying to be active on social media. Right now, I'm in the process of writing an ebook. So definitely the entrepreneur route is something that you can do. And also, I write diet plans for people on the side. I've done sports nutrition. I've worked with some athletes. I've talked to high schoolers, high school athletes on the side. So you just, even if you're a clinical dietitian, you don't have to just be stuck in that field. You can also do your entrepreneur thing on the side. But pretty much overall, the main points I want to emphasize on this video is I wouldn't get no nutrition certificate. And also, do not practice medical nutrition therapy. If somebody has like a disease or a specific diet, recommend them to a dietitian for your legal purposes. So hopefully this video made sense, and I hope I answered your questions. If you have any more questions, you can leave them at the bottom of this video, or you can email me at EatRightGuy@gmail.com. And also you can go to my website, EatRightGuy.com. I have a lot of blogs on various different topics. If you want me to write a vlog on a particular topic, you can also let me know on my website. So y'all have a nice day.